Oh, the RNG! Doom is there and ready.
Viper missed the second hit on the gyro and he gets out.
Ouch, TP of the Dazzle.
Just TPing out. They should have lost everyone there and they got 2 people out just from TPs.
The gyro could have been a lot worse. I'm surprised that they didn't focus him down. I mean, they had that Doom on him, so that was their chance to focus him down. So taking out that Darkseer, pretty good as well. But the Doom, the Doom on the gyro meant that they really could make a difference with this gyrocopter and make him pay. This tier 2 bottom tower is going to go down, and Markyi are going to secure their tower lead with after that team fight. So it's still, as even though Team Moops is leading in terms of team wipe and team fight kills, by no means have they secured the match.
Not at all. We did actually see a Darkseer picked up a gem though. That might swing things a little bit more in their favour if they can hold on to it. Because having that gem just means they've got that much more chance of, you know, making sure that Mirana ulti doesn't come as a surprise.
Yeah, Ro16's going to be up in 1 minute as well, so very close to coming out. Doom has his heart. I don't know if he's going to be purchasing it or if he wants to get buyback first, as well as his heart, and secure, just in case he does lose his life, that he can return and deal some more havoc.
Yeah, to our Twitch viewers, I apologise. Some evil spirit infested my OBS and decided to cancel the stream. So there will be a 2-minute delay before it gets back up.
Ooh, huge apologies to you guys. Sorry about that. Little evil sprite in your computer.
That's right. I mean, it couldn't happen during this pause. It had to happen during that team fight, I'm sure. I'm not actually sure if they will get to see the team fight, or I hope they will, But yeah, no, it couldn't have happened during a pause. It had to happen during an interesting part of the game.
Now, having a look at the, we may as well check out the XP and gold graphs. And Team Moops, you know, they're leading in kills, leading in XP as well, thanks to those team fight wins. About 10k. In favor of Team Moops in terms of XP. Looking at gold, it's pretty damn even, and that's basically due to that Doom and that incredibly fed Doom. Gyro is actually starting to catch up. He's caught up significantly, and that's really, once he gets his damage up, as soon as he purchased that MKB, and his damage was nice and high, that meant that with that flak cannon, he could just clear massive stacks. And it looks like that his supports and his team have been making sure that he can farm efficiently and catch up to this, what was a hugely fat and accelerated Doom. So now he's only 2k behind. Even things up nicely, and we got even though Doom's leading in terms of net worth, the next 3 all on the side of Team Moops. You got Gyro in 2nd place, Storm Spirit, and the Darkseer, who's more fed than the Mirana, the Viper, and of course the Lich.
Rosh is getting ready to get up. He's looking pretty ripe. They're all kind of hanging around that area. They know it's soon. They can feel it.
And he might break his head in. Yep, just as it spawns. Bang on time. So Abaddon's going to point that out to his team and be like, yep, we got Rosh. We got ourselves a Rosh here, boys.
Guys, Roshan is up. Guys.
Come on, guys. I mean, seriously, look over here. Let's take it out before these guys even know that we're in there.
KB up on Mirana.
Elite 12. These guys are ready to go in, and there we go. There's a defensive ward on this Rosh, making sure that they see anything that's going on in terms of these guys entering the pit. And while Doom can blink in there and do it nice and stealthily, as can the Mirana, she can just do a nice little leap. The rest of the team will not be able to follow.
Yeah, I think they're pretty much waiting. They're like, yeah, you guys can go and rush. That's fine. We'll just watch. We'll wait. When you do, we'll get you.
Hey, I'll be thrown just to make sure.
Checking. I'm actually a fan of, if you're going to AA ulti to just check Rosh or something, which is fine, not actually firing off the ulti, just letting it fly off and go away. just so then people don't realise you're actually looking at it.
Yeah, like if you're quick on your reactions, you still can catch it. But then, yeah, you can actually see and decide whether to hit that that button the second time. But Doom's just blinked in, and if these, oh god, if his teammates don't go in, then oh dear.
Yeah. AA will send another ulti. Boom.
And
It's
here
gonna
we
hurt.
go. This team fight's gonna be on. Out they go
Send that guy
immediately.
Yep. We're not keen. No heal, no lifesteal. I am not doing that.
I'm out. This
That's right.
wasn't in our agreement. This wasn't in my contract.
I'm not sure Heart's a great idea, just because of that AA ulti. You're gonna have 17 seconds where it's guaranteed to not work.
It is a huge overall health buff though, so that means that he's going to really be able to... Oh, wall dropped down by Darkseer. Darkseer's going to... Oh dear! Now Viper is getting a lot of damage being dealt to him by the gyro. Down goes the Viper, and now Abaddon has already healed up. His ulti is gone. Out comes the Lich ult. Massive bounces between these guys. Really great job. These Lich ults have been doing work. AA is probably going to drop here. Too much damage coming out to him, and down he goes. The lone survivor, the two lone survivors of the two carries. Gyro somehow managing to survive that. I don't understand how. Maybe due to his satanic that he's got. Storm Spirit, oh, I think he's going to zip in and try and steal this Aegis.
Yeah, I think he's keen. He's gonna right click them, slow them, and then take that Aegis.
Oh my god!
And he did!
Marana
what are you
snatched it,
gonna
he got
do
the
about
last
it?
hit.
Like,
He got the last hit on
yeah.
Rosh, so that's XP
Yep.
to his team. He didn't, unfortunately, pick up the Aegis in time. So Marana just panicking and going, must get it before he does. But they'd like the Doom to have it, I feel, but although he is kind of full at the moment. So I think it was just whoever had a free spot, which was the Marana. And now there's a mid push, and
good stuff. So I think it's actually going refresh orb. Yep, there we go. Refresh orb is. I was about to say, he was sitting there with 6 grand. I was like, he must be making money.
just for the sake of money. AA ult popped down. That's 17 seconds, as you said, without heals. They're still coming on.
I think that refresh orb, I don't normally agree with on Doom, but I think in this game, that's probably not a bad.
Yeah, dropping in Doom on Darkseer. Walls drop down, and now he's going to get frozen in place. Jeez, in a lot of trouble. He hasn't got... Ooh, I was going to say he hasn't got the Aegis to back him up, but Abaddon is there in the Aegis' place with that nice little miscoil heal. So, now there's a tower lead back in favor of Markyi. There's only one lone tier 2 still standing for against Team Moops away from high ground. This tier 1 top looking rather squishy. So I think we could be seeing a little bit of a focus for Markyi in that top lane, and just going to be coming down and in.
Absolutely, especially we do have to bear in mind Viper's Nether Toxin, while not actually being incredibly strong, does actually still do damage to towers. It's only half damage, but you're still looking at an extra 80 damage on top of his normal base right click on that tower as well. So it's yeah, and it doubles for each 20% of the health missing. So that tower's really late. It's probably going to take like maybe 2 or 3 right clicks.
Yeah, especially from this Doom with his right click ability. Refresh is going to be coming out very soon, so I do find it interesting that Doom went Reaver and then went, wait, you know what? No, I'm going to take the raw HP from the Reaver, the strength, and then I'm going to make my Refresh Orb and not finish off the heart. Now 4-man smoke. Charging up the mid while the rest of her team wrap around bottom, and Gyro could get caught out here. No, his gank senses are tingling, and Doom unfortunately gonna
not a second too soon too.
Oh, so close.
Alright, so if any of our Twitch viewers know why an OBS stream might be randomly going offline and then coming back online on its own, feel free to email us at 4states@gmail.com.
We'll have to try and sort this out.
Yeah.
Darkseer managing to run away. with his surge, dodging that Marana arrow, and massive zip from Storm Spirit, draining 2/3 of his mana.
I wonder if he got that Lincoln's to put on the gyro, more so than for himself.
The Lincoln Sphere? Maybe. The
I think it's for the gyro.
stats. And having that survivability for that gyro is going to be really nice. He's sitting on 4.5k, the IWJ on the gyro. So he's got his MKB, he's got his Satanic. Another pure damage item is going to be something I think is going to be the next thing in the works right now. And teamfight is imminent here at mid. Team Moops wanting to defend this high ground tower, and Markyi wanting to knock it down. This is game 1 of a best of 3, guys. So if either team wins this, they still got a second chance to bring it back and force this game to a best of 3. So it is nice to see each of these teams flex their muscles, show each other what they have to offer. So far, I'm super impressed with Cheese's farming skills, but I think the overall team coordination and the focus, even say the discipline of Team Moops is a little bit better, or a little bit stronger than on the side of Markyi. Markyi have some, as far as I can tell, really good individual skill levels on some of their players, but it just feels like the team coordination on the side of Moops is just a little bit more cohesive. And while this Doom is actually starting to get really fat and a bit of a problem for Team Moops, IWJ doing his best to maintain and stay up and ready. Do you think we could see a Divine Rapier Gyro in this game?
We could. He is sitting there with a lot of money, and it would explain their interest in the Rosh. It would explain why they were so keen to get that Aegis. One thing, while we did have that awesome coordination from Team Moops, I really feel like they should have fought earlier. I think that would have been their strength. I think they could have had quite a few more kills. Maybe suppressed a few other characters' farm just by sheer push.
Yeah, Aegis is going to be reclaimed from Marana, and we're going to see a Rosh coming back in minimum 2 minutes, up to 4, depending on what the luck of this clock is going to point to. Gooksmith is just hanging around, wanting to make sure that that his carry Doom doesn't get ganked too much. He's got a Heaven's Halberd on his side, so we might see a little bit of damage reduction and a little bit of a disarm coming towards the gyro. And one thing the gyro is kind of lacking right now is a BKB.
Yes, I would very much like to see a BKB get up in that gyro. He can still get doomed, which is perhaps why he's decided to not move at it. And I gotta be honest, if I'm that gyro, I'd consider not. Baited into cancelling his TP by an Abaddon illusion. That was clever. But yeah, no, I have to admit I would consider not getting that BKB as well, because there's not a lot of like actual spell protection he needs. You've got I'm pretty sure Viper can go through it as well with his ulti, so between the two,
really
it's probably not worth it. Yeah, like Lich is a pain, but you're then allowing their 5th support to dictate what items you buy.
Hey, and it's really just about positioning with the Lich. He's managed to get off some really nice ultis these last few team fights, and some great RNG luck going his way with those bounces. But I mean, the gyro not getting BKB does leave him open to those items like Heaven's Halberd that is just going to disarm him. He's going to have however many seconds without being able to right click or attack. And
I would like
huge.
him to get Manta. I think Manta would be a great pickup for him, just because it fixes the Heaven's Halberd item potential, like you said, it'll stop him being disarmed. He can mint out of it, fix his problem. But also, he can bait out Doom. So if we see a play here where the Doom refresher orbs then has to then, or Doom's at the wrong gyro, then has to refresher orb Doom the gyro, he's just spent a lot of money to gain nothing.
That is